honest. Because it's just going to be really, really long damage phases. Because I don't even know how long that last run was that we were doing. But I feel like we were in there for at least an hour. Just to get to second boss and not do any damage. So... or do little damage. Isn't your DPS like time affected by how quickly you break the eyes? Don't you get more time if you break the eyes fast? So that's probably why DPS is ending so quickly.
Inside this effigy of Emperor Callus.
It's because we changed our drip.
Very mind. I have snared that thread.
That's why.
Caught it between my fingers.
If we were wearing the right drip, we would have cleared.
One that I can weave you into. Enter Callus's consciousness. Use this opportunity to steal his darkest secrets from him. Now go. What you feel may seem like reality.
Okay, so this part right here, right? I physically can't hit that bell, so we're gonna have to use a gun. Just because, I mean, it's impossible. You can't hit it with a lightsaber.
This is not what I anticipated. The imprint of Callus's consciousness is fractured, straining, as if Callus's mind is at war with itself.
Spire's gonna be harder than I thought it was. I really didn't think it was going to be that bad, but those switches are 100% going to make it super tedious. And then that second boss, especially if DPS phase is affected by... I might do that on my Titan, to be honest. Strictly because then I can run strongholds for... that boss right there. Otherwise, it's going to be, I think it's going to be very tedious to do, so.
Glimpses into his past which may provide insight to the future. I must focus to maintain your connection to this mindscape. From here, you must navigate these memories on your own.
Yeah, if I can physically hit the bell with the saber, I will use the saber on the bell. But if I can't hit the bell without a weapon, then I'm just going to use a weapon. What? Oh my god, dude, I was a little worried. I mean, we haven't gotten that far, but...
Is the mighty goal to create a tower, to kneel down and take my head from my shoulders?
I almost want to put Voltaic Shade on instead of High Tyrant, just in case, because at least it's a scout. It'll be easier to just shoot the bells with it.
But it is not. Candle stain my blade. Remember that.
On fire! I don't remember if I one-phased or two-phased Galron when I've done this before off stream, but I fell, I think, closer to the end. Or I got killed by something. Oh, I remember. I went to swing my sword and I hyperbladed into an enemy that was on an edge. And I just hit them and then fell. So that was unfortunate. Alright. Why are you running away? Come here. Oh, DPS is gonna suck too, because I have no idea how much time I have. It's gonna be tough. So I'm gonna have to probably two-phase. Definitely two-phase just to be safe. Oh, I need the other freaking banner. Where are they? I think we were getting... I don't know what banners I have. I'm just gonna have to run around until I pick... I don't know which ones I have, dude. Oh, shit. See, this is the kind of thing where there could be like a little symbol above my head or something. I know I picked up axes, but what was my second one? Did I pick it up? Did I not pick it up? Maybe I killed him and left the room. Or maybe I just wasn't holding the button long enough. Get some ammo. We can use the reflect trick for the bells at some points. I'm really worried that I didn't pick up the other banner. I think I was running out of time there. Oh, this is gonna be hard. Both of these dungeons, I did not think about these two things, to be honest. Alright, this is the other one. We did pick it up. Is it DPS after 2 of these? Bro, what if my lightsaber got stuck? That'd be kind of crazy. On the other side. I think it is DPS after this. I'm gonna assume it is, and I'm just gonna try to do damage. Probably go till till Transcendence ends, and then I'm gonna leave. Just to play it safe. Alright, Transcendence is over. Gonna get out, just in case. Yep. That was close. Wish there's a way to check like how much damage I've done if I had done damage. I'm pretty sure it's after 2. I mean, should I try 4? Does anybody know? Chalice? Bro, he's breakdancing. Look at him. Chalice and Sun. Okay, he's like a shadow, so I'm pretty sure we had DPS because he was solid last time. Bro, I think we're getting so close on time. Alright, Sun first. And then Chalice will be next. Bro, can you just shoot me more? He really lived through that. That's actually crazy. Okay. Chalice this time. Y'all's aim is terrible. Again, I'm going to assume it's DPS. Cinematic is over. We're going. Whoa, I think we're squeezing out in like, I'd say we're under 5 seconds when we leave every time. It's very scary because I cannot see the timer. But this is good though. I feel like we're doing, like, the dungeons are just getting progressively harder. So that's good. Alright, come on. Where's the other one? Did I miss it? Oh, it's right here. I don't remember what ones I picked up. Not Chalice, apparently. Come on, chat. Y'all supposed to be checking up on me. You're supposed to be watching for me. My memory's terrible. I guess it was these two. You know, I can't tell if we're barely squeezing out or not each time. Because it gets really red when you're near the bell too, so it might just be the screen. Alright, well. If we've done enough damage, we should kill him here. I'm leaving early every time because I'm just worried about getting wiped by the timer. He should be vulnerable. Four phases? Maybe we could have stayed a little bit longer, to be honest. I'm worried about the timer. I don't want to wipe because of getting too greedy, you know? I still have to make it to the bell. So, it's okay. We'll just play it safe. When you're fighting Keitel, I don't think you have to worry about the timer because it just takes you back after DPS phases are done. Once she rings all 3 bells is when you go back. So, not as worried about the rest of the dungeon. Oh no. You know how many times I got killed in Equilibrium by eager edging myself into a wall and then getting shot? Alright. Chalice. Excuse me. Don't you dare yeet me off the edge. What did I just pick? Chalice, right? We'll get the other one when we go back in. I didn't, dude. I gave up for now on that one because I think it's just going to take a little bit more prep. And also, I think it's kind of boring to watch, so... I mean, because we died, right? So I'm going to have to go... I'm going to have to restart. And do all those switches again. And I think it was just... I think we were in there for like an hour. And we didn't even clear the final or the first boss, so... I might do that one off stream. You don't think it's boring? Alright, well, we'll see how this goes. Maybe we'll swap back and forth between them or something. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be going anyway. So if we can clear this... I would like to try to get this cleared tonight, because then we got 2 clears tonight, which would be huge. I'm glad we got Grasp done. And honestly, I might do that one on my Titan. I think the reason the DPS phase is ending so so quickly is because it's taking so long to break the eyes, because I have to keep stopping because my block needs to charge, right? So it might be easier with strongholds. So, yeah, that's why. I'll go to the restroom real quick, guys. I'll be right back. I will say, figuring out the reflect though to destroy the eyes on the boss was pretty cool. The fact that we figured that out. But yeah, that's it. I just think it's tough on the... Yeah, it was a moment, right? It was really cool to do that, and it worked. But then the next 2 times that it's so dependent on there being enemies, them hitting me. Like if they're aiming and they're just not hitting me for whatever reason, like they just can't hit me, or they just, I don't know. That'll screw up a DPS phase, right? So I'm trying to find a good balance between only using the Praxic Blade, but also getting the completion done. Like, for me, at least with this dungeon, we can make progress somewhat regularly, instead of, you know, doing... And even with the way, if the DPS phases are that short, it's gonna take, like, 8 DPS phases. So, that might be a gun moment just to shoot the eyes. I know we can do it without a gun, but... It's just, we'll see. It makes DPS phase because it does. It depends on how fast you break the eyes, for how long your DPS phase will be. So. Yeah, I did. So I think you'd walked away, but we did one extra run with the HUD on after you left, and we did 11,000 damage in one damage phase. But the phase lasted a little bit longer because we used a gun to shoot the eyes. We're not getting that much. We had done 22 damage when we wiped the first time. So we can use the Praxic Blade does hurt the boss, right? So we can use the Praxic Blade. It's not an issue about using the Praxic Blade or not, but it is going to take a lot of damage phases, which is fine. But specifically for breaking the eyes, I think it's going to be easier on Titan because we can sit there and hold block the whole time. So we'll see. We'll see. I would like to do them all on my Warlock, to be honest. Alright, so 2, 2, 3. Hello? You'd be like right up on top of it. Open the door. If we beat this tonight, that'll be 6 dungeons done. Because I think we're at 5 right now with Grasp done. This one's going to be tough, I think. And so right now, Shaka, I can't see the timer for the Nightmare, so I have no idea how long I have each time. So that adds a new layer of difficulty. Yeah, I'm just kind of playing it really safe and leaving early. Oh! So, like, I'm probably gonna use a gun here because the bells are so far away. I don't think I could throw the Praxic Blade. And I don't think I could hit him with a Reflect because of the angles. Alright, so Sun and Beast. died the other day. I'll try to do it without using a gun for right now. So we've got 2 tangles. Maybe we can hit the bell. I mean, I could ring the bell from the middle. Dang, that was unfortunate. Alright, I'm just gonna have to do it this way. So that's Beast. I know, that's what I'm saying. I think I need to play it safe the whole time. It's a really weird balance trying to obviously play it safe, but also do it fast enough that it's not like super duper boring. Like, I mean, I'm sure anybody that ran Stronghold Titan with a barricade could clear this eventually, right? So that's why I don't want to rely on things like Warlock chunking or strongholds. Yo, Balding, thank you for that raid, dude. How was the rest of your stream? Guys, if you're not following Balding, you definitely should be. Balding is a true homie. I've known Balding for quite a few years now, actually. Henty, welcome in. Slug, welcome in. Balding is a chill dude, guys. He's a real one. So if you like people that are just kind of genuine, dude's hilarious too, so that helps him. But just a really genuine dude. So if you're into that, give him a follow. Chalice? Or, wait, we're doing Sun? Was great? Hell yeah, dude. Love to hear that. So, I don't know how many of you people that just came in with a raid play Destiny. I guess this is as close to a Nuzlocke, I guess, as you can get in Destiny. So what we're doing right now, guys, is we're trying to do every single dungeon in the game without a HUD. We turned off our HUD, and we're trying to do it solo and flawless, which means without dying the whole time. For those of you that don't know, dungeons are like little mini raids. They usually have puzzles or boss encounters, and they're meant for 3 people. So doing it solo is already an accomplishment. Doing it without dying, and then doing it without your HUD is a pretty big deal. Oh, and we're only using the lightsaber. Unless there's a specific circumstance where we can't do something with the lightsaber, then we'll use a gun. But we're specifically using the lightsaber. Yeah, it's a good challenge. So right now, for example, in this encounter, every time we go into that other dimension, like the red side, there's a timer. And if that timer hits 0, we die. But I can't see the timer because I don't have a HUD. So I have to kind of play it really safe or go really quickly. So what we're trying to do is, I did the easier dungeons. Some of them were well, they were all off stream until we just beat a dungeon before this, and So we beat 5 of the dungeons. We have 6 left to do. And I'm doing them from basically easiest to hardest. Alright, I need to find... I'm trying to explain things, and my brain is not braining. Was Chalice one of them? Yes, Chalice. You miss this game, but don't? I feel you. It's a lot of... I'm gonna be honest, it's a lot of fun. If you haven't played in a while, like, it might not be a bad time to come back. I don't know when you stopped. But this whole Star Wars season that we've got this season is a lot of fun. So... Gotta make food? Sounds good, dude. Thank you again for that raid. I appreciate it. Go do what you gotta do. Yeah, it's weird, right? Like, I don't think anything really does it like Destiny, unfortunately. Anthem, I feel like, could have been a really good... you know, like, competitor, if they hadn't messed it up so bad. I think Anthem had it. I think Anthem had the same formula. It felt good. They just failed on the content side, and they didn't manage it well. Did they take the rotations out? Yes, they took the rotations out. You can just play whatever you want, whenever you want now. You can do raids, whatever you want, but unfortunately, no one's really raiding anymore. Just because we have a whole new armor system in the game. So there's tiered weapons. I'll show you after this, just remind me. But there are tiered weapons that go from tier 1 to tier 5, and a lot of the older raids and dungeons have not been updated, so they don't have the good weapons. Like, you can still get the old dungeon weapons that were good at the time, and they're still good, but they're not going to beat a tier 5 version of a new gun. So it's just a weird it's a weird thing right now. Alright, what are we doing now? Axe, right? Yeah. But yes, you can do anything at any time now. And even, like, the newest dungeon that just came out, and anything that's not the newest raid or the newest dungeon, you can farm, like, for the exotic infinitely. You can just farm it as much as you want. The new dungeon, you can farm, like, all the weapons and armor as much as you want. The only thing that you can't farm is the exotic. You don't have to run... No, you do not have to run Last Wish 10,000 times to get 1,000 voices. Well, I mean, you might have to, but you can run it over and over and over again instead of having to wait until the next week, you know? I don't know. It's when did you stop playing? Because obviously there's, like, you'd have to pay for DLC, right? And that's not going to be worth it if you don't think you're going to commit to it, but it doesn't hurt to come back and maybe try it out a little bit. So if you are a massive Star Wars fan, I think this season's really, really, really good. Because I'm not even a massive Star Wars fan, and I think this season's really, really good. The lightsaber is a ton of fun. I really enjoy it. We're also, like, we're the strongest we've ever been as far as, you know, builds and abilities and stuff. So. Like, the game's not perfect, but I don't think I'm going to stop playing Destiny unless it dies. Like, I really love it. I love this game. So, I applied for content creator for Destiny, but I don't know if I'm going to get it. I think they base it off of your views, and I don't have the viewer count to get approved, so we'll see. But I'm not, I don't have my hopes up for it. Oh yeah, Crown or Garden are gone. So obviously a lot of content did get vaulted. Ooh, I'm so glad I moved because I forgot the floor in the middle there disappears when you go into the other dimension. Yeah, they took some of the raids out of the game, unfortunately. Anything, Leviathan basically is all gone. I would love for them to bring those back. Garden of Salvation is still in the game though. Oh, this is gonna cost me, boys. Is that Beast that I picked up just now? I think it was. Crown for the 1-2. Yeah, there's tons of 1-2 punch shotguns now. But yeah, that was, I miss all those. That was one thing I never got. I never got that emote that was supposed to drop, where you're sitting in the, you know, the chair with the goblet. Never got that. So far, so good. We'll see how Final Encounter goes. Alright, Sun. Where is Sun? Right here. From Spire, yeah. I mean, if you haven't played in that long, I think there's so much content that you could do right now that it would feel fun again. Like there's enough stuff you could do. And if you keep your eye out, they actually put the bundles on sale a lot. I think I got this year's expansion, like Edge of Fate and Renegades, which is this expansion, and every other expansion that's been out for the game, for like under $60 when they went on sale on the PlayStation, because I wanted to be able to sit on my couch and play with the lightsaber. So if you wait for a sale, you could definitely get into it again pretty cheap if you wanted to. And if you ever need someone to play with, let me know. Pretty sure it was from running Spire Flawless. So I think it was just the emote was a random drop, I think. Oh, I think that missed. Not that it matters. I mean, he's not a boss. We're gonna kill him, but... Maybe? Holy moly, dude. How much health you got? Alright. Almost there. On our way to the final boss. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. So oh, anyway, the tiered weapons and stuff, right? So you see how I have these like little gold squares next to all my weapons? So everything in the game is like tier based now. Our exotics aren't yet. They're supposed to be at some point. But weapons and stuff are. So if you come over here, like, so deep, this one is not a tiered armor piece. Neither is when I was doing all the other dungeons I've been doing. But this one has a tier. So we have armor sets now, too, which is really cool. So different armor set bonuses that you can use for your builds. So, for example, like this one revolves around grenades. So, we have heat weapons, which are like the blasters from Star Wars, which are really cool. That's new. But final blows with grenades grant heat weapons bonus stability and vent speed, and grant primary ammo weapons bonus stability and reload speed. So that's if you have 2 pieces of the armor on. If you have 4, you get multiple final blows with heat weapons or primary ammo weapons grant bonuses to weapon and grenade stats and increased ammo regen, right? So I personally use Sword Master, which is a 4-piece set and anytime I block with my sword, if I block an attack and then stop blocking, I get resist times 4, which is the same as strongholds for Titan. So it's minus 50% damage for about 3 seconds. So for my particular build, it works really well. The Praxic Blade, which is our lightsaber, is also really cool. It's super customizable. You can change your crystal color. They have the dark saber, was from the dungeon, so that's really cool. You have different forms, so if you prefer like a more defensive form, you see how our guard resist and endurance goes up at the bottom. So this gives us ammo when we block attacks, and then balanced form is we get ammo for killing enemies, and we also get health regen. But I like offensive form. This gives you ammo for just landing 3 attacks, and then it gives me increased damage against the boss, against bosses. Same thing, like impact core is what I use. So every time I hit an enemy, since I'm running a strand super, I sever them, so they do less damage. I think it's 40%. But if you have like an arc super on, you get bolt charge. Like, it's really cool. The Praxic Blade is really, really cool, and it fits into so many builds. But so like this is one of the heat weapons, right? So it's a blaster. It just cools down instead of reloading. So really, really, really cool. Yeah, there's no game like Destiny, right? Which is unfortunate in some ways because there's no competition, so it allows them to stagnate. But I also think that there's no competition because nobody knows how to do it like Destiny. Nobody can replicate the formula. That's why Sony brought them in to do all their live service games, right? Because no one else has been able to create a game like this. I think we're starting to see the game has to evolve at this point, right? We're starting to see the struggle of a live service game after however many years. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that you can do in this game right now. The builds are there's so many builds out right now. Just so much stuff, and that's the thing. There's the armor set bonuses work in PvP as well, so you got an ad. Okay. All right, so I physically can't hit that bell with the lightsaber, so we're just gonna shoot him. Alright guys, moment of truth. We are on our way to the final boss. I've never solo flawless this dungeon at all. With my HUD on or anything. So if we beat this right now, that's gonna be huge. You're back, welcome back. So yeah, so like armor set bonuses work in PvP as well. So there's an armor set called Bushido, right? So with Bushido, where is it? With Bushido, final blows with freshly drawn or reloaded weapons heal you, and then you can pair that with something like the Iron Panoply. So this is the what, Iron Banner? Is that what it's called? Iron Banner, I think. Iron Banner, yeah. So as your health gets lower, weapon final blows while your shields are depleted heal you, and they stack. So, you know, you're in a gunfight in PvP. Most of the time, if both of you are hitting your shots, you're both going to break shields. And so whoever wins, if you win that fight, you get healed. It's pretty cool. A lot of people are combining it with this armor set. So when your shields begin to regenerate, you gain flinch resistance and damage resistance for a short time. So if either two of those armor sets heal you, this one procs as well. So you get extra damage resistance. It's only 10%, but it's 10% in PvP, right? Like that can make or break a fight. So it's pretty cool. Or like TechSec was another one, and this is why there's different, like a lot of different builds showing up right now. Defeating powerful combatants or breaking a combatant shield with kinetic damage releases a disorienting kinetic shockwave. So the Praxic Blade is a kinetic weapon. So if you break an enemy's shield with this, it sends out a shockwave. So when you're doing higher level content, there's a ton of enemies around you and they're higher level and have shields and you're constantly breaking them. You're just basically blinding everything around you. So builds now are getting a lot crazier because of things like that. I really like the new system, personally. Yeah, it is. It's really fun right now. Like, if you haven't played in a while, it's a completely different game from the last time you played. It would be like playing a whole new game. It'd basically be like playing Destiny 3. So I think you're honestly at kind of an advantage by having not played in so long. What do we need? Sun and Axe. I used to have these memorized where they were. I don't anymore. Let's see if we can hit the bell with a reflect. Got it. I haven't done this dungeon in so long, so I'm glad I kind of remember how to do the mechanics. So yeah. I would consider getting back into it. And if you ever need someone to play with, just let me know if you decide to get back into it, because I'm happy to help you, run you through like whatever it is. So I know a lot of did I not? Oh, I did Axe first. God, you have to hold it for so long. Not being able to see like the interact button for things is very difficult. We need Sun next, right? Yeah. Oh my god, bro. I can't see! I'm trying to hit this damn bell. Oh, you suck. Come on, please. Alright, we still got Devour procced, so let's just kill some stuff, I guess, for right now. I don't know if I have to do all four when I'm solo. I do. Shit. Alright, Sun and Chalice. Alright, we can do Sun. Okay, bro. This is very stressful, being able to see the timer. I hope we can do enough damage to Keitel. It's unfortunate. Alright, moment of truth. This is DPS. Pray that we won phase. I don't know. No, she touched the... That's crazy. I definitely think I hit that bell before she got to it. Well. It's unfortunate. Alright, we go again. Oh, I gotta kill the bell keepers. That's unfortunate. These Axe and Sun, I think. Don't bug out on me like that, game. It scares me when that happens. Let's clear out some of these enemies. Just do it this way. It's kind of a leap of faith there, to be honest. Boss room's not too bad. I messed up DPS and Keitel got to a bell. So that was unfortunate. So this is our second attempt. So far so good though. This is our... Wait, why is there only one bell left? It's risky, dude. I'm glad it worked out. Okay. I don't know why I'm nervous right now. But I can feel it. Like, I feel like I'm nervous. Alright, axe next. Oh my god, bro. That's... I hate that Eager Edge locks onto things. I don't think anybody in the universe of Destiny uses Eager Edge specifically to attack. We all use it for movement. Holy... That's why I was nervous, bro. It was because of that. My god. Alright, let's see how DPS goes this time. Okay, I got it. I had to wait for a second there. Where are you gonna go, Kaido? Just going all the way across. Definitely don't get a lot of time for DPS. Like, I don't know if going Transcendent there was even worth it. I feel like I might have lost time. Like, I know I'm doing minimal damage right now, but I just want to get any damage in that I can, to be honest. I'm very curious how close we are. What do we think? Do we wanna, you guys want to try to bet or just guess? I can't really set up a bet right now, so. You thinking 2 or 3 phase? Spoon Mage, how did I get here? You know, I ask myself that question every day. Were you hanging out with Balding? Were you hanging out with somebody else and then you hung out with Balding? Hey, you say, what's going on? Welcome in. Hope you're having a good night. Well, I guess day, depending on where you are. I don't think I actually know. Oh yeah, if you're hanging out with Balding, he brought y'all over here. He came over here and he abandoned you. He was like, I don't want to watch these people anymore. I'm good. Just trying to get this dungeon done. How about you? I know a lot of the people that came in with Balding probably don't play Destiny, but I love this game. Right, axe. Can we hit the bell? Yes. I know I shouldn't have even eager edged because that was what almost got us killed last time. Axe again. Interesting. Axe and sun. Axe and sun. Man. Got an 18-year-old, 18-month-old punching, not an 18-year-old, 18-month-old punching your face. Avoid your dinner, but the good part is you get to give him back to his parents when they get here 20. Let's go. Do you know that, like, are you just babysitting, or is it a relative? Either way, that's nice of you to watch an 18-month-old. I'd be nervous. Come on. Please. DPS round 2, Electric Boogaloo. Let's see how it goes. Not looking good because she's gonna get to the bell before I do. Oh my god, we beat her! I'm gonna save Transcendence for next damage phase, I think. Next bell. Where are you gonna go? Middle? No way, dude. I definitely thought we would have two-phased. I don't think I can risk even trying to do more damage right now. Dang, that's unfortunate. Alright, three-phase it is. Alright, what do we got? Sun and Beast. Bro, I cannot hit the bell! Let's just do it this way again. Watch her fall over from like one combo when we do DPS again. He's a part of a set of triplets, not knowing what you're into, what I am doing until they leave. Oh. Well, that sounds fun. Beast. Sorry guys, I'm locked in right now. Axe and Chalice. They're both on this side, yep. Which one I just picked up? Chalice. Maybe axe now. Alright, here we go, DPS again. Let's see if we can finish her off. Oh, I should ring the bell early so I have more time. Keep forgetting about that. This way. I told you, one combo, dude. We did it. And I've never done this one flawless. That was my first flawless ever. No HUD, Praxic Blade only.